Hey, how's going? You are watching Beast Gamerzzx YouTube channel. Today, in this video, I am going to show you top 5 high-end PC games that are playable on low-end PC. All the games are listed randomly and are playable on average 25 to 30 FPS on a low-end PC. You should at least have 4 GB of RAM and dual-core CPU to play these games. Dedicated graphics card is not necessary at all. But make sure to watch my video about how to optimize your low-end PC for gaming before playing these games, link will be given in the description. If you follow my optimization video step by step, then I am confident enough to say that you can play these games on average 35 to 40 frames per second on your low-end PC. In return, all I need is a like. I have already made one more video on this same topic, so if you are not satisfied with these 5 games, then make sure to check that other video too, link is in the description. So now, without any further discussion, let's get started. On our 5th spot, we have Dying Light. It is an open-world action-adventure first-person survival game. This game can be played on a PC with 4 GB RAM and Intel HD graphics. This game is set in an open-world environment of slums and old town. Imagine being chased by zombies through a 5-story building. This desolate world is filled with debris. Sprinting forward, you are forced to scramble through cramped rooms, clutching desperately to the chair leg you are wielding as a weapon. You punch through a door to be met by a shambling undead. Clubbing it with the leg, it falls and your defense shatters. Pushing past its crumpled body, you're driven to the roof. Desperate, you see a dumpster below and leap into its trash-filled embrace. Welcome to Dying Light. You can do things which a parkour can do, such as climbing edges, sliding, jumping on buildings, leaping from edges, grappling and zip-lining. Taking control of Kyle, you are parachuted into the zombie-infested city of Heron to stop Suleiman, a rogue operative who is threatening to overthrow the agency. Unfortunately, the moment Kyle lands, he is bitten by an infected. Rescued by one of the city's factions of survivors and treated with a serum that inhibits the bite's zombifying effects, Kyle must choose between his mission and his new allies. Definitely worth a try if you love to play first-person open-world action-adventure shooting survival horror games. On our 4th spot, we have World War Z. It's a third-person shooter video game in which 4 players fight against massive hordes of zombies at different locations. You can play this game on a PC with 4 GB of RAM and dual-core processor. World War Z is an action-packed game based on the action movie of the same name. The undead in this game recklessly rushes to get to their prey and will not feel fear or mercy. You and your teammates must stand against them and unload your arsenal of deadly weaponry onto them. The game comes with fast-paced gameplay and a storyline that explores new narratives and characters from around the world. The environment is tense, overwhelming, and gruesomely exciting, and the missions are crafted specifically for modern consoles and PCs. World War Z is a technical feat of graphics and gameplay. It offers proficient specs and cooperative shooters that will surprise experienced zombie game players. Players that have watched the movie it's based on should throw out their misconceptions of this game because it delivers exciting missions and stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The developers expertly pieced together the core of World War Z's story and the unforgettable filmography of the movie to deliver an engaging cooperative shooting experience. This game is absolutely worth giving a try if you love to play third-person action shooter games. On our 3rd spot, we have Dirt Rally. It is an open-world racing video game. It can be played on a PC with 4 GB of RAM, Intel HD 4000 graphics and i3 processor. Now let's take a look at the game. Dirt Rally features a large number of vehicles in a wide variety of classes and 16 manufacturers. It contains cars from the 1960s, 70s, 80s, Group B, Group A, Group R, 2000s and 2010s modern rally, rallycross and pikes peak, with cars having up to 10 liveries. It's the most thrilling rally game ever made. Dirt Rally has the usual array of driving settings. You can choose from manual, sequential, semi, and full automatic transmission. Driving aids, like traction control and ABS, come with a sliding scale, so you can get your driving set up just as you want it. But that's not to say it will ever be easy. Even with all the assists, Dirt Rally is not an easy game, and nor is it supposed to be. So definitely it is worth a try if you love these types of racing games. On our second spot we have Ghost Recon Wildlands. This game requires a high-end Beast PC to run on max graphics settings, but surprisingly you can play this game on a PC with at least 4GB RAM and a good processor. I personally played this game on my low-end PC with Intel HD 620 graphics. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands is an open-world third-person tactical shooter, which mostly means you are given some tech, an open world, and a few missions to undertake. As you can imagine, the game has numerous playable vehicles and many buildings you can enter. This is the 10th game of the Ghost Recon franchise, and its open-world mechanic is not that dissimilar from that of the Far Cry games and the Mercenaries games. The game takes place in Bolivia in July 2019. The country has become increasingly unstable as a Mexican drug cartel known as the Santa Blanca Cartel gains control of several regions through the country. Led by the brutal and religious cartel boss El Sueno, the cartel gains more power and influence within and outside the country and turns Bolivia into the world's largest producer of cocaine. In an attempt to fight off Santa Blanca's armed occupation in their country, the government of Bolivia establishes an elite special forces group tasked with fighting the cartel. Both factions eventually establish a truce to prevent more bloodshed after months of brutal fighting, with some of the personnel secretly working for Santa Blanca. The agent Ricky Ricardo Sandoval is sent undercover in Santa Blanca in a joint operation with the CIA to gather intelligence on the cartel, eventually working for El Sueno himself. The United States is finally compelled to act when a bomb targets the US Embassy in La Paz and Sandoval is executed by the cartel after his cover is blown. This game is definitely worth a try. On our first spot, we have Titanfall 2. It is a first-person shooter video game. It can be played on a PC with 4GB of RAM, Intel HD 4000 graphics and i3 processor. In Titanfall 2, players control Titans, mecha-style exoskeletons and their pilots, who are agile and equipped with a variety of skills ranging from wall running to cloaking. Set in a science fiction universe, the single-player campaign follows the story of Jack Cooper, a rifleman from the Frontier Militia, who bonds with his mentor's Titan BT-7274 after his mentor is killed in action. Together, they embark on a quest to stop the Interstellar Manufacturing Corporation, IMC, from launching a superweapon that is threatening to destroy the militia planet Harmony. Titans are significantly less mobile than the pilots, but they have stronger firearms and superior protection. Replacing the three classes featured in the first Titanfall, 6 Titans were introduced at launch: Ion, Scorch, North Star, Ronin, Tone, and Legion, with Monarch being introduced later. The game's conflict takes place in the Frontier, a region of star systems far removed from the core systems where Earth is located. The Interstellar Manufacturing Corporation and the Frontier Militia battle for control of the Frontier. The IMC seeks to exploit the Frontier's rich resources regardless of the consequences for planetary environments and civilian populations, while the militia fight to expel the IMC and gain the Frontier's independence. Absolutely worth playing if you love to play first-person fast shooter games. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe and to hit the bell icon for more such videos, and I will see you the next time in a new video. Okay, with all due respect, I will take my leave for now. Take care of yourself and your family. Bye.